Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video here with me. I played the Arena Explorer Qualifier on the weekend and I used Karuga Fires there. I had a lot of stuff going on so I couldn't quite record that gameplay. Still figuring things out with the move and all that. In any case, it didn't go too well for me. I went 3-2. I honestly was quite lost because I also had a big struggle in the play and qualifiers. I wasn't super sure what to play. I tried out Demir Control, I tried out Creativity, and in the end I went back to trusty Karuga Fires. That got me a good result in the last Explorer qualifier, like in April I think it was. But yeah, this time I started 3-0 and then ran into some of the very best players in the world in David Inglis, also known as Tangrams, and Andre Strasky. And they both played matchups that weren't so great for me, Greasefang and Spirits. In the end, it turned out that I think a lot of people had success with Reactor's Sacrifice, and Abs and Greasefang seemed to be pretty successful as well, so probably should have chosen one of those two decks. I was just thinking to myself that Reactor's Sacrifice is a little bit like the enemy, everybody's targeting it, and I wanted to play a deck that's good against it, because I thought it would be the most represented deck, and Karuga Fires is very good against it. I unfortunately didn't see the pairing, and yeah, got out of the tournament quickly. But yeah, Reactor's Sacrifice. I mean, that deck seems to be a better version of Reactor's midrange, and it just has tools and a sideboard to literally beat anybody. So, reasonable choice in this meta game, and congratulations to everybody who achieved the qualification with that. Well, now to a deck that I got inspired by from also a Pioneer tournament, of course, where popular brewer who really comes off with some crazy brews, better known under his name CFT Sock, who played like a blue-black control deck, splashing red for Fable, with the Archfiend of the Dross, Metamorphic Alteration combo in the Regional Championship Dallas, which is already some time ago. But yeah, inspired from that, I wanted to build a version in Explorer as well. We don't have dig through time here, so my version is a lot different. It's more red-black based, splashing blue for, yeah, some sweet cards. It's playing some of the mainstays of Standard in the recent past here with Corpse Appraiser and 4 Fables. And yeah, I'll talk about the combo real quick. So we have Archfiend of the Dross, which, pretty powerful creature, but has a downside. You lose the game at the beginning of your upkeep if it doesn't have any oil counters on it any longer. You just snap, lose. It ends with 4. And then you have Metamorphic Alteration, which is a 2-mana enchantment where you can choose any creature, and then that creature becomes a copy of another creature on the battlefield. But it doesn't get the enter the battlefield trigger, or the enter the battlefield, whatever it may be. In the case of Archfiend, that is with 4 oil counters. So if you have Archfiend out, and you play Metamorphic on one of your opposing creatures, saying that that creature becomes an Archfiend, sure, they get a 6/6 flying demon, but as soon as they go into their upkeep, they lose the game on the spot. They can't do nothing about it, there's no counter on the Archfiend anymore, boom, trigger happens, and they die, because the Archfiend is a copy, but it does not have, the oil counters. Pretty simple, 2-card combo, kill them. What I like about this combo is that Archfiend, pretty good card in itself. I mean, if this thing sticks, people are just gonna die. Which, on the one hand, also says, like, hey, this is a removal magnet, of course, and will then mean, yeah, okay, if this doesn't if this doesn't survive, you are kind of losing both ways. You cast a 4-drop, it ran into a removal, and then you might have a dead card in your hand. So there's downsides to this. But then there's matchups where, people go over the top like crazy. For example, the mono-green Devotion matchup, and they don't really have much interaction. So you can just go Archfiend, next turn Metamorphic, boom, they're dead. That's it. So it speeds you up, and against these, it is really, so the red-black decks usually have trouble beating mono-green, right? And this, with the combo, is supposed to help you in that regard. So, yeah, and the rest of the deck is just a red-black, or, I mean, GRIXIS in this case, mid-range deck, right? We just do the normal red-black stuff. We play discard, removal, Bloodtithe Harvester into Fable, Bonecrusher Giant, Corpse Appraiser as a value card that digs us to our combo, finds us Kroxa, etc., and so on. So yeah, this deck is pretty straightforward. It's basically an alteration of red-black mid-range. Pun intended, no pun intended. Yeah, and I have one sweet one-off Drowned Loch here. This card, I think, is online fairly quickly. We're killing the opposing stuff, graveyard fills up, and then some decks just have a ton of, like, Greasefang or Creativity. They put cards in their graveyard themselves. They have Fiery Impulse, and you know, like, graveyards fill up pretty quickly. So I think Drown is a pretty reasonable card, and gives you some flexibility. I don't know, all of a sudden you have a main deck counterspell against, you know, a Farewell, Teferia, what have you. Mana base is a bit tricky to build. Took me a while. I'm still work in progress, pretty much. You can't really afford many manlands if you want to have a good high amount of colored sources for everything you need. I think this mana base is pretty reasonable, running 2 basics even against Field of Ruin Protection. And yeah, lots of duels that do good work. All right, sideboard is a bit of a pile. I mean, adding a third color gives you some counter magic. That's what the blue sideboard cards are in for. And then, you know, just a bit of everything, really. With Rending Volley here as, you know, mainstay in red decks these days, just especially in Explorer. It seems like there's a lot of decks where this comes in and is great against. Kolaghan's Command can return our Archfiend in grindy matchups and just be a reasonable card against Greasefang, of course, destroying artifacts, or even against the Gruul, Chariot, Sky Sovereign deck. And yeah, 1 copy of Extinction Event for mono green as well. And then, you know, just, you could play 2 Unlicensors, but I honestly, like, I have the 1 Go Blank down here and 1 Hearse. I just like a split, I guess. And then 2 copies of Reckoner Bankbuster, actually. We just switch those up so we have them next to each other. And 1 copy of Ritual of Soot down here, which, I mean, if you have the Archfiend out and you cast Ritual of Soot against some decks, it might just be like 8 damage to the face, you attack, kill them. So that is kind of nice that you can wipe the board and the Archfiend survives, dealing them a ton of damage. Yeah, that is the GRIXIS Archfiend deck. If you have been playing red-black for a while and you want to have a little, or try a little twist or what have you, this might be something you can do. All right, and with that being said, let's play some Magic. Ooh, okay. Dicey. The 2-lander on the play with a lot of dead cards, but the combo and a Fable. So 1 land and I'm golden. It's a 2-mana interaction spell. Let's hope for a land. It's mono green. Yes, we did it. Yeah, I mean, let me think. So putting this on black allows me to cast Archfiend. I'm gonna cast Fable anyways next turn. I think putting this on black is actually smart. It makes Corpse Appraiser a little more difficult to cast, but I don't have Corpse Appraiser in my hand right now. And yeah, next turn I'll probably play Archfiend anyways and then kill them on the following turn, hopefully. That's at least the plan. Kiara, alright. What do we have? A big creature? Yeah. Okay, well, Thoughtseize. What do I do? Let me see. I think I'm going to discard these 2 friends. No land is a bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. So I could just jam the Archfiend. Attack my goblin into the dead. And then, if they do not have a way to interact with the Archfiend, they're gonna die to the alteration next turn. So what they can do is they can play Nykthos, tap Nykthos, make 5, go up to 7, untap Nykthos, go down to 3, go up to 8, play a Khan. I don't really see how they can kill me, honestly. Could also just go Thoughtseize, go for the throat. I mean, that's a really, really, really good turn as well. But it doesn't kill them. Thoughtseize, go for the throat is pretty sick. Is there any risk? I mean, they could have a main deck Cityscape leveler, but they need that and the Nykthos. Honestly, sorry for playing so slowly. I just, you know, I like to think things through, especially I've never played this matchup. So, I don't know. Let's just do it, I guess. Let's see what happens. I mean, if I didn't have the combo in hand, I wouldn't do this, of course. I wouldn't just jam out the Archfiend, but I do have Metamorphic in hand. So I guess one way for them to win or to defend themselves is if they have Boseiju and a green open. Then they can kill the alteration. I think they need to do it though in my turn. I think if they let the trigger go on the stack, they will die. I think so. Not 100% on that, but I believe that's how it works. You're gonna go for Storm? No, for Cavalier. Sure. Draw a card. Get a Nykthos. That's kind of dangerous, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good actually. Now they could get. We'll see, I guess. I went for the brave play, I guess. They find another Nykthos and a did find another Nykthos in the Khan. Now they're gonna go for a cityscape. I mean, I don't know. Like yeah. They literally had to hit like the absolute perfects for me to lose this game. It was a turn 4, by the way. Just, I mean, mono green does mono green things sometimes. If you let them do it, I will just concede this game, I believe. Like, I'm just a little frustrated at this point, honestly. Like, I can't believe what happened. Well, in hindsight, I should have gone with Thoughtseize and go for the throat, I guess. Yikes. This is supposed to be a good matchup. Just killed you on turn 4, pretty much. Good old mono green doing his thing. Ah, yeah. That was frustrating. Okay. Whew, okay, well. So, Kroxa is maybe a bit slow. Bonecrusher is a bit slow. Drowned Loch, I'm not so sure about. They don't really fill their graveyard much. Extinction Event and Duress and Disdainful Stroke. Am I right? Man, I can't believe I lost that game. I'll cut one Corpse Appraiser. This matchup's not about the grinding part. Ah, God. Wow. One green. Just a very coin flippy deck. Sometimes you have the nuts, sometimes you don't. Pretty lame deck. All right. It's a pretty nice hand actually. Pretty good hand. Very resilient to Thoughtseize on a 6. And to my Bonecrusher Giant. If I take the ramp, they still have the payoff. If I take the Khan, which maybe I should take the Woeful Haven, hope to stifle their mana, and then kill the elf, play a Bonecrusher turn 3. They play Kiora. I attack the Kiora, then they play a Khan. Maybe that's the way to do things. I don't really see how if I don't take the Haven, I take the Khan, but then they have Kiora Haven, which is a lot of mana. Yeah. All right. Okay. It's good for later. Oh, that's a good card. I mean, Archfiend in itself is just such a house in this matchup. Just kills very quickly. Yeah, actually interesting if I should go face. They're gonna go for a Cavalier here. Nice draw. Nykthos, number 2, not so good. Okay. Nykthos makes one. No, wait. What do? I think I'll just do it Hive, I guess. Exile the Storm. Attack them for 6, attack Hero for 3. My Bonecrusher will die to my own Extinction Event probably at some point, and that's just how it is. Let's see if I don't die to my own Archfiend. Khan, okay. They might just be flooded on expensive stuff if they're playing Khan here. Or maybe they drew like another Khan. Haven't made a land drop yet. Getting Stonebrain, okay. I mean... Interesting. Gotta be careful with my Archfiend. I don't have much time left, huh? Only one attack? Oh my god. Well, let's start with this, I guess. I can kill my own Archfiend. Yeah, they drew a second Khan and a second Nykthos. Stonebrain, I mean, I don't really care about the Stonebrain, I gotta tell you. Let me see, let me think. So if I attack them for 9, they go to 5. And then I can get like a Chariot. And block my ground creatures. And then I jump here, go to 3, and then I die. But I can... No, wait, if I put them to 5, they will just die to Extinction Event on even, on odd. But not if they get a Sky Sovereign, because then they have an additional blocker. But if they get Sky Sovereign, no, they kill the Bonecrusher, actually. Ugh. All not great. Honestly, don't know what to do. I think I have to go face and let the Khan live, though. Interesting spot, for sure. I'd be curious to hear in the YouTube comments what you guys would have done this turn. They're gonna jump now. I think they might have to jump now. Getting the Stonebrain is like so weird. I mean, how can you even think that this comes down to the combo? Like, this just has to be wrong, getting the Stonebrain there. I should have just gotten something that does something. Could even get a Piffing Needle. No, opponent isn't the one in the tank. Minus the Khan, what do you get? Something I didn't think about? There's something? Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, that's the Chariot. But that means they die to the Extinction Event. That works out in my favor. But attack with everybody. They would go to exactly 1. No, they would also die. Look, I don't even need Extinction Event, because if I activate Hive, attack everybody face, they jump block to 6/6, and then they can either choose to block one of the other. They can't block both. And one comes through, and they take 2 from the Archfiend trigger. So I don't even have to show them that I have Extinction Event in my deck. It's just, why give them the information, you know? Yeah, if they get Sky Sovereign there, they also die. Because I have 3 damage from the Menace and 2 damage from the... yeah, the death trigger of their Jumper. Or trade, whatever. Yeah. This is exactly lethal. Alright, Archfiend beatdown barely got there. Oh yeah, right. It's even more triggers. Right. Well, they can have 1 less trigger if they double block the Hive. But yeah, it's not even a Cavalier only. It's just, yeah. No, this was not the line to take. I don't know what they could have done. They probably, maybe, I don't know, maybe, Maybe they could have gotten Piffing Needle, name Hive with the Nyctos. Yeah, that would have been smart. So you play Khan, and then name Hive. You play Khan, play Nyctos, name Hive with the Piffing Needle. And then like I only have the Archfiend to attack with. Just they get dealt 6, go to 8. Yeah, that would have been much better. Alright. Any changes I want to make? Draw the Loch. I mean, in this game would have been kind of good. But nah, I don't think I want that. Alright, I think this is fine. Bonecrusher gets a little worse on the draw. Because it's like killing their elf after it already created a mana is kind of tough. But I don't really see much else that I want. I mean, I could convince myself into Mystical Dispute because it does counter Kiora for 1 mana. Maybe I do that. It's a little cheesy. I mean, you know, like, yeah. In the end, like, not even, maybe not in this deck, but I think with, like, creativity, boarding Mystical Dispute against green is actually fine, because you just use Mystical Dispute as a 3-mana hard counter against, like, a Khan or Storm the Festival. As long as you keep them off Nyctos going off, right, which you will do with a deck like Creativity, where you kill the elves and stuff. The Mystical Dispute hard counter is even good. And then if they ever play Kiora on turn 2 on the play, and you have that Mystical Dispute at the ready, that's going to be insane. So, okay, opponent going to 5. The mono green thing, right? Like, you mulligan to a good opening hand, you put everything onto the table that you have, and then see if it works. Take the Kiora. Alright, we're pretty good at drawing the combo here against mono green, not gonna lie. I want to put this on a black arena. And the reason why I have a blue-red land as my slow land and no other slow lands is because early on you want black mana untapped. This blue mana untapped doesn't matter that quickly. Turn 3 is plenty, is enough essentially. That's the thought. Okay, my hand is the nuts. I'm just gonna keep everything. Make my opponent scared. Yeah, they will die next turn. We get a combo kill here. I mean, they're mulligan to 5. You could have beaten them with anything here, really, probably, but hey, combo kill it is. Another Archfiend. Yeah, let's not even attack. Like, they could jump log, you know. I wouldn't like that. Alright, pass the turn. Trigger. Alright, sweet. That's how we do it! Okie dokie. Are we playing Rakdos midrange? You would think. But no, we actually play GRIXIS Archfiend. Oh, but we're playing against Rakdos midrange. You can quickly decipher that your opponent is on Rakdos midrange because they don't have Giganta, which is a common thing to play in. No way. No way. What? What? I haven't... No. What? I haven't seen this deck ever. This is hilarious. I mean, they're literally playing the same cards as me. And I was like giving you a lecture. Oh, we're playing as Rakdos midrange, and you can tell because they don't have Giganta. But did they play the same deck? That's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, take the Archfiend. And they think I'm on Rakdos midrange because I literally had a Rakdos midrange opening hand. Oh, this is just too funny. This is too good. Do you want to play the Harvester? Or do I just play Kroxa? Kroxa runs pretty badly into Corpse Appraiser, I'm just realizing. They've drawn that. That would be heinous for me. But I like the Kroxa here because their hand is kind of low. They have to make a decision on what to discard. I guess they'll just discard the Alteration at this point. Yeah. Maybe then I shouldn't have done this. You know, like playing Harvester just gets weird to me into that push I know about. Okay. Pretty good. Huh. So I discard Harvester, play Crusher. Probably a good idea. Kinda want to keep the lands. I could leave up, you know, still make them believe. I'm on Rakdos, but now I'm playing a blue land. Oh, what's going on? The mirror match. Playing Blackcleave Cliffs, alright. Fable, the Mirror Breaker. So they have 4 cards in the grave. Ooh, what did they draw? They drew an answer? No. So if I play Fable, they can't get Kroxa back quite yet. I also really want to free up my Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I'm happy if they push the token here. The Hive of the Eye Tyrant can get rid of the Kroxa next turn. Fable. Okay, cool. It's just I play Kroxa. They play Kroxa. Alright, let's just get rid of the Kroxa. My advantage should be enormous. You know, after this happened. Like, I have my own Kroxa, which surely, okay, needs at least a little bit of time to get back, but... Discard 2 lands. Theoretically, I could have, like, discarded 2 cards and get my own Kroxa back instead. But then they get their Kroxa back. Just like this Kroxa mirror situation. I don't know if I want to be in that. I just want to be the one with the Kroxa and the opponent not having it. Tempted to just attack with both my guys. You know, the funny thing is, if I play Archfiend, I could just lose to a Metamorphic Alteration. They just copy one of my dudes and kill me. But if I activate Hive, they kill the Hive with a push, go to free, this flips. Not really pulling ahead. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually, what I can do, I can put them low. They killed one of my dudes here, right? This is the only way they survive this game anyhow, by having a removal. If they do, the next turn, if they can't kill my Reflection, I can play Archfiend, give it haste, attack for 6. Oh, that seems good. We have 1 card away from Kroxa. Opponent has only 1 card, gives up. Okay, nice. Oh, that's a bit of a... maybe not. If they drew a land, I guess they're dead, because I attack, trade, get Kroxa back. Okay. Can't believe we ran into the mirror. What the heck is happening? Alright, the mirror match, I don't believe the combo is particularly good. Although it's kind of funny, because if the opponent plays an Archfiend, they might just die. If they have another creature. Well, I like Bankbuster, I like Kolaghan's Command. Blank is not the worst. Braids, depends on what they run. Genre Loch is pretty decent, I'd say. Not great against Kroxa particularly though, but besides that, it should be good. I don't know about the Duress. What else? I think all the removal is good. Bonecrusher and Harvester are questionable. Alteration is questionable. Archfiend, I guess, is questionable. So what I could do is I could like cut all that. Thoughtseize is reasonable to cut as well, but yeah, I kind of like Thoughtseize, especially on the draw. Not sure how to approach this. I just wonder how difficult it is to like, how much of a liability this is actually. You could slam it and lose the game on the spot against an alteration, which is kind of weird. So you kind of don't want to like commit it necessarily. Then on the other hand, your opponent could also play alteration, like play Archfiend, then you want the alteration. Like this could be a way of doing things. I could like play it like this and like play all the iterations, just hope my opponent plays the demon and then dies. But they also have to have another creature, so it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know, I'll just do a little bridge or something, play 2 and 2. I feel like the Archfiend itself is not as needed to combo when your opponent has 4 Archfiends in theory. So that's why I want to go lower on the Archfiend and then cut 1 alteration too, because this game or these games don't revolve around the combo, I would think, in theory, because like it's just a bunch of trading, a bunch of removal, Thoughtseizes, all that stuff. So yeah. My goodness. Can we mix the last 2 hand with this one? Like, give me 3 lands and then Bankbuster and Bonecrusher Giant or whatever? Yikes. Just going to 5, I guess. Might just do this. Yeah. My opponent did not see any combo pieces, did they? So they don't even know if I have the combo or not. I might just be a Rakdos deck splashing for Disdainful Stroke in the sideboard. That's something that people did in the past. Or whatever they know. Okay. Alright, let's go Kroxa. Kroxa. I don't know if they run Corpse Appraiser. I mean, I would think they run Corpse Appraiser. Kroxa is pretty embarrassing against Corpse Appraiser specifically. In a pinch, it does enable your own Corpse Appraiser, which is kind of nice. You don't have any other target. You're happily sacking, exiling the Kroxa. Okay, they just snap went for it. Like, they would die if I find a Metamorphic here. Okay, well, knowing that they captain the Archfiends, I think I'm gonna go up to 3 alterations for game 3 if it comes to that. 2 cards in hand, so I die to alteration now if I play a creature. I could just play the Archfiend and trade. Could like bottom both these. Alteration? Doo-doo. Well. I might die against alteration anyway, so it's just easy to do this. Are we having a trading situation? If I block here, I take 8. A lot. Definitely want to be the person. Place the Archfiend first. Oh, Shieldred as well. A lot of 4-drops, if I may say so. Oh. Yeah. So, me bottoming all those Drown on the Lochs. maybe biting me a little bit. The Archfiend, fuck, Loch. Hope that's enough. I think that's the way to do things here. I mean, they didn't have a removal for my Archfiend, so hopefully they won't have one now. Obviously back against the wall, a little bit at the mercy of their hand not being all that great. I mean, that's annoying, but if I count correctly, Kroxa is online soon. So if I were them, I actually wouldn't attack here. You really want to not have my Kroxa come back, right? And oh, actually, are they gonna die? No, they're not gonna die if they don't attack. You have Hive, so at some point you can exile the Kroxa. Oh wow. Oh, that's hilarious. The opponent thinking about it. Let me think. I guess I'll just. Yep. I mean, there's no raider not doing this, right? So I think they just die pretty much. Like, how do they win? They need a counter spell. The removal spell won't be good enough now. If you find Fatal Push here, you can like target the Archfiend. You have to kill your own Shieldred, because I can copy the Archfiend response and still have an Archfiend, and then still copy even if they kill my Archfiend in response. They need to kill their own Shieldred in response, which if they do that, I mean, they lose 2 life. I can actually copy Archfiend, then they lose 4 life, go to 13, attack them for 6. But I guess I'd just put them to attack them for 12. They would go to 1. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't kill them then, I guess. And I would be vulnerable to their back attack. So, yeah, but I'll be in a good position if they have to kill their own Shieldred. Okay, well, apparently good in a mirror match, huh, my list? Oh, look at this hand! Isn't it beautiful? Oh, we're playing as Korugah. Okay. This might be a matchup where the combo actually helps as well. Like, grinding them out is difficult, but having a combo available to you, I'm definitely taking that Fable. Having a combo, although I could have taken the Tolzimir, I guess, and then have something with the Corpse Appraiser to destroy. And then I can, you just gotta take the Fable there, though, I feel like. Now the Corpse Appraiser is naked, which is a bit annoying, but anyhow. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Duress. Ugh. Just play naked Corpse Appraiser. That is pretty bad. Wish this would have been a Thoughtseize. Yikes. Huh. What'd I do? I think I don't know. Honestly, I'm just gonna Duress. Like, the odds of me hitting are low. Yeah. This opening hand looked amazing, and it was like it drew 2 lands and a Duress that blanked. Yikes. Does not feel good. Now play this, they play Tolzimir, eat it. Blah. 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 What am I supposed to do? I mean, I have to. Yeah, Corpse Appraiser didn't look too great there. I mean, I could have taken the Tolzimir, let them have the Fable, and then just like have a Corpse Appraiser enabled. Maybe that was worth. Maybe that was worth. Still don't have a creature in the bin, huh? Nope. But now I guess I will have one in the bin. Nice. Definitely not Thoughtseize. Yes, Bonecrusher Giant. The only other option. Am I playing Takenuma quite yet? I don't think there's a reason to. Like, if I draw another land next turn, I think it's better to play that. I'm gonna just trade here. I have 2 cards in hand. Metamorphic Alteration is a bit of a weird one. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna just pass. And then Takenuma back. Corpse Appraiser. I don't know if that's a bit of a... It's a nice value play, I feel like. If I hit another creature... If I hit another creature with the Takenuma, I then could have played Corpse Appraiser and copy the Corpse Appraiser if they wouldn't have killed my Fable. No, a Kroxa. How convenient. How convenient is that? Let's do Kroxa actions. Thoughtseize. Don't need any of you. Trigger. Alright, little top deck war situation. I mean, they could draw... The best draw they have is probably either one of their big fatties or Enigmatic. That is also a good draw. I mean, they had plenty of good draws, I guess. Archfiend. And they have 3 cards in their grave. So my draw not that great here. Well, I have the combo in hand. Wait a minute. Okay, at this point, I'll just make the 6th land drop and then be good. And then play the combo. Yeah. I could play a Bonecrusher Giant as well. Put them a little bit under the gun, I guess. And keeping up the draw doesn't make any sense. They only have 2 cards in hand in the grave. I could kill the Voya with the drown, but nah. Alright, 1 draw step. I also want to keep the Voya around, actually, right? Pretty important that they have a creature in play. And I cast Archfiend of the Dross and Metamorphic Alteration. I guess now they do have a creature in play, so it doesn't matter. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, they're 24 life, and I just got to instant kill them, which is pretty nice. Ding, ding, ding. That's sweet, isn't it? Okay, alright. Nice. Alright. Keruga Fires. A little bit of a... Interesting is I've never seen Keruga Fires play Stormcarved Coast, at least. That's unusual. Maybe they are short on wildcards and couldn't afford Sulphur Falls or Steam Vents, I guess. I don't know. Let's get rid of some of these pushes. They play Omnath as well. That's a push target, I guess. And the drown looked pretty poor there. Not sure if I even should bring in a second. Duress is good. Mystical, Disdainful Stroke. And Rending Volley destroys Keruga, Tolzimir, Omnath. Not Kenrith, not Elishnorn. Extinction Event could hit some of the odd creatures. They have a lot of odd creatures, right? They have... I mean... Yeah, they do. All the 7s are odd, all the 5s are odd. That makes sense. Drown. Bloodtithe Harvester. Not sure. Bonecrusher is so la. It kills the Fable token, which could be important. Bankbuster could also be good. Maybe I cut a Corpse. And Corpse Appraiser is not that great in this matchup because they have not that many early creatures I want to kill, so it won't be enabled so easily. This is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure about the... Maybe I go... I don't know how many pushes I should have. The Archfiend stuff also might not be that great here because they have like Leyline Binding and all that. Nah, I'll be able to grind through that. Like I'm gonna force out their removal of my other stuff and have plenty of discard to take the removal as well. And they don't have that much. Like they have Leyline Binding and Touch. They have like 6 cards maybe that kill the Archfiend cleanly. That seems fine. It's slow, but gonna be okay hopefully. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm just gonna play Bloodtithe because I want to play Fable next turn, and then I guess this is a bit bad against Bonecrusher. Right, maybe that was bad actually. Yeah, that was a bit fast. I perhaps should have just gone with the Bankbuster, or at least do the little arena trick where I double check what, you know, like if they have a spell or not, and then I would have known that they have the Bonecrusher. Okay, they kept a bit of a greedy one, maybe? No, they have a tap land. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna attack and activate Bankbuster. Seems fine. Like Kroxa, I want to play and then crew Bankbuster next turn for the damage. You know, you can crew with the trigger on the stack. Yeah. Resolves, unfortunately. That is one of the better cards in the matchup. Yeah. Okay. I could dig for... I could have actually sacked the blood as well. Try to find an answer. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna get a Traxa probably. Yeah, Traxa's good. Maybe I need more counter spells. Maybe Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce would be pretty insane in this matchup at least. Alright, I'm just gonna crack the blood, I guess, and discard my land. Archfiend, okay. Yep, resolves. I could find a combo, theoretically. And just kill them. Bunch of mystical disputes. What do I do here? What do I do here? So I kind of want to exile the Traxa because otherwise can play Kenrith and his returners. That would not be so good for me. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna discard that and maybe just a Kroxa. Plenty of cards anyways. Yeah, that ain't it. I needed to find a combo there, I feel like, to have a chance in this game. Like, this point... with fires and Kenrith... yeah, we'll see, I guess. Not gonna be easy. Also, Mystical Speed doesn't work, I guess. As long as they have Enigmatic in play. They can get Ishnorn. I mean, we might still just be able to kill them with the combo if we find it. Right, because they can't interact much. They need like Boseiju or Otavara or something. I guess they can sacrifice their own Fires of Invention. The Heartless Act is kind of awkward here, not gonna lie, because... oh, never mind. I guess it's not. I was about to say that it's awkward because of Kenrith being able to get a counter, but they choose against that. So if I get Kroxa back, crew, I have like 6, potentially 9 if they just got a land. Wondering if I should draw a card to kill this Kenrith. Probably should just kill this Kenrith, I guess. Drawing a card, I mean, if I draw into Metamorphic, I just win the game on the spot. Yeah, I think I'll just take the 5, whatever, and then just draw a card instead. There's also the issue that they're gonna get something here, huh? What are you gonna get? We'll see, I guess. Additional, maybe. They could get. Usually they don't only have. Usually they play like. Oh, they play Cavalier of Dawn, right? I played Cavalier of Dawn at least. You could have gotten that. What's this? Okay, that's good. Oh, so I could play Archfiend. No, I don't. I have exactly enough mana to kill both. Puts them under the gun pretty heavily. Like, I could play Archfiend, right? Crew the Bankbuster. Attack. And shoot. They take 4, then they take 6. Go to 4. That's good. Seems pretty good. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh no, I needed to kill the. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I needed to kill the additional response. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, that was bad. Why? Oh, yeah, it was just a punt. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, target first, right? And then I can choose to kill, but I just blanked on the additional one. That sucks. Oh, that sucks big time. Oh, well. Okay. Well, at least... Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. No, this was terrible. They can sack the Leyline Binding and get something, but then I get both my guys back at it. They're not gonna do that, I guess. Okay. I mean, this game would have been a lot easier if I had... Bankbuster. They discard the land. Wow. That's spicy. Like, land is actually really good for them here because they can go return Karuga, play Karuga. They didn't want to do that. Well, I don't care about this mystical dispute whatsoever, so I'm just gonna play my land, pass the turn. And hope that they don't draw that land and just get the Karuga into their hand and hope they can't cast them. And then I'll just Thoughtseize it away. No? No. I guess it's free to make a copy. You should not do that. Another Thoughtseize. Well. They go to 4, attack both. They could chump. Yeah, I guess they chump and eat one. Or they double. Yeah, I guess Kroxa doesn't quite come back yet. One card away. So, close game. They're sacking it? Huh. Wow. Okay. What do you have? Agent of Treachery, maybe? Huh. They do. Yikes. They seem to also have something. Maybe they have like a leyline binding? Who knows? Okay. I guess I'll just play Kroxa, right? They have nothing, they die. They can't play the card. Oh. Huh. Yeah, that's funny. Huh. Oh, that's a good play. Alright. You get the Archfiend. What a game. I punted pretty badly, but it looks like I'm still winning. They get rid of my Kroxa. Yeah, I'm still okay. What a game. Oh, what happened to my hair? Diamond tier 1. Mythic, here I come. Hey, I like this deck. It's at least something fresh and new. I mean, in the end, I don't know. It's just like better than normal red-black or what have you. But it plays out. It's something different, you know? Like, and against Mono Green, I think it's a lot better. And yeah, I just went 3-0 with it in the first 3 games. A brand new list, so I'm pretty happy about that. Can certainly make adjustments, but for now, I think I'm pretty, you know, I would just run it back again. Maybe play some more in the future. But for now, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye-bye.